The ceaseless rumble of London traffic fills the air, a cacophony of indifference against the city's backdrop. Elias, his eyes haunted and his heart had askew, supervises a noisy excavation site for the super sewer. His clothes are grimy, bearing the marks of relentless labor as he stands amidst the dust and din. He pores over a faded blueprint, his brow furrowed in concentration, lost in the intricate details. The bustling, indifferent city surrounds him, a stark contrast to his focused intensity and silent struggle. Elias remains an island of grim determination amidst the chaotic flow of urban life. Fluorescent lights hum, casting a sterile glow over a desk piled high with ancient, brittle historical documents. Crisp, modern schematics lie beside the old papers, a stark contrast in the silent, vast office. Elias, alone, meticulously cross-references a faded 19th century blueprint with a contemporary survey map. His finger, calloused from years of drafting, traces a line on the old paper, moving with practiced precision. He stops, a flicker of disbelief in his eyes as a small but significant discrepancy catches his attention. The revelation hangs in the air, a silent tension building around the hidden truth on the maps. Sunbeams pierce the dusty air of the Bank of England archives, illuminating towering shelves of ancient ledgers. Elias, in slightly cleaner clothes, navigates the labyrinthine aisles, a man on a determined quest. An archivist, with sharp, suspicious eyes, watches Elias intently, his demeanor polite but unyielding. Elias's persistence pays off as he discovers a ledger, its pages promising answers to his burning questions. His gaze fixes on the entry, Subterranean Works, 1873, a vital clue in the dusty annals of history. Elias's apartment walls are consumed by maps of London, a labyrinth of obsession stretching to the ceiling. With fierce concentration, Elias highlights a hidden area beneath the Bank of England, his red pen pressing hard. His eyes gleam with a growing obsession as he mutters, 40 feet below the main vault, a ghost space. The air crackles with his determination, maps surrounding him like a conspiratorial web. Elias stands alone on the Thames embankment, the city skyline a towering, silent witness behind him. His gaze is fixed on the murky, swirling water below. Lost in thought, he slowly pulls out a small, worn notebook, its cover aged with time and secrets. The pages within are filled with intricate diagrams, a hidden world of complex designs. The city's grandeur looms, hinting at untold mysteries buried deep beneath its ancient foundations. In a grimy pub, the air hangs thick with stale beer and the murmur of hushed conversations. Elias sits across from Finn, a wiry man, known as a rat runner, his reputation preceding him like a shadow. Elias slides a crumpled drawing across the scarred wooden table, its edges worn from countless folds. Finn's eyes, already darting nervously around the room, fixate on the drawing with an almost imperceptible widening. A flicker of recognition, or perhaps fear, crosses his face as his gaze settles on the details of the drawing. The mention of the Bank of England hangs heavy in the air, a silent, weighty revelation between them. Dust motes dance in the slivers of light, illuminating the grimy windows of an abandoned warehouse, a forgotten relic. Elias, a man consumed by an almost manic intensity, stands opposite Martha, whose hands tell tales of intricate locks and mechanisms. Martha's face is a roadmap of weariness, her eyes holding a reluctance born from a lifetime of disappointments. Elias's unwavering conviction slowly chips away at Martha's defenses, a silent battle of wills unfolding. A shared understanding flickers between them, a profound sense of being overlooked in a world that has forgotten them both. In Elias's dimly lit apartment, a single desk lamp casts a stark glow on the huddled figures of Elias, Finn, and Martha. Spread before them are ancient blueprints and maps, their faded ink hinting at forgotten secrets and untold histories. Martha's finger traces a complex section of an aged map, her brow furrowed in deep concentration. Her voice cuts through the silence. "This isn't just a sewer. This is something else entirely," Finn mutters to himself, his gaze fixed on the map. A potential entry point near the Thames. The air crackles with the weight of their discovery. a thrilling blend of danger and possibility hanging in the room. Rain lashes down on the Thames riverbank as Elias, Finn, and Martha trudge through the heavy storm, battling the elements. The Thames churns violently, a dark, roiling mass reflecting the fury of the gale-force winds. Against the chaotic backdrop, their figures, clad in waterproof gear, are barely visible as they approach a rusted sluice gate. The storm's deafening roar engulfs the scene, masking their every move, their purpose shrouded in the tempest's chaos. With a grunt of immense effort, Finn pries open the ancient sluice gate, its massive timbers groaning in protest. A roaring torrent of water bursts through, threatening to engulf them as Martha meticulously checks their breathing apparatus. Elias cuts through the oppressive darkness with a powerful beam, revealing a treacherous, water-filled passage ahead. The gushing water and echoing light paint a scene of perilous discovery, the unknown depths beckoning them onward. They descend into the subterranean darkness, the air growing heavy and damp around them. The passage reveals itself not as a modern sewer, but an ancient, hand-cut tunnel. Crumbling bricks line the walls, whispering tales of forgotten hands and ages past. Finn, with practiced ease, navigates the gloom, his headlamp a solitary beacon cutting through the profound darkness. In the subterranean tunnel, Elias points to a section of the grimy wall, his gloved finger hovering over something unseen. Faint, intricate carvings beneath layers of grime slowly become visible, hinting at ancient secrets. Martha, her expression unreadable, raises a specialized camera, preparing to capture the mysterious markings. A soft click echoes in the tunnel as Martha takes a photo, preserving the hidden symbols. Elias leans closer, his voice a hushed whisper. Alchemical symbols, as he traces one with his gloved finger. The ancient symbols, now illuminated, seem to pulse with a silent, arcane power in the dim light. The subterranean tunnel narrows to a suffocating crawl, their labored breathing echoing loudly in the oppressive space. Finn halts, his hand extended, pointing to a section of the ancient wall, a stark disruption in the weathered stone. The recently disturbed masonry stands out, a chilling anomaly against centuries of undisturbed rock. A palpable wave of unease washes over them, a silent warning in the suffocating darkness. Emerging into a wider subterranean chamber, Martha's eyes fix on a menacing structure. Dominating the wall, a complex rusted mechanism looms, a series of levers and gears. Heavy iron doors, grim and unyielding, complete the sinister machinery. Martha's face tightens with immediate recognition, a chilling understanding dawning. Her voice, strained with urgency, cuts through the echoing silence. A drowning chamber. A grim realization settles in. A dead man's switch. In the subterranean chamber, Elias's face is grim, etched with a deep concern as he studies an intricate, ancient mechanism. His fingers, hesitant yet determined, reach out to touch a corroded lever, its rough surface a testament to forgotten time. A chilling realization dawns upon Elias, his eyes widening as the full implications of the device become clear. His voice, a low whisper, cuts through the echoing silence. Designed to flood the tunnel, he continues, the words heavy with dread. If anyone tried to get in, a final, chilling thought escapes his lips. Dot or out. In a subterranean chamber, Finn's headlamp beam cuts through the oppressive darkness, sweeping across the damp, uneven floor. Suddenly, a cold dread creeps up his spine, freezing him in place. His gaze falls upon a macabre tableau, scattered bones, fragments of old rusted tools, and decaying uniforms. It's a chilling discovery, the stark remnants of a 1920s excavation crew long vanished from official records. Finn whispers, his voice barely a breath. Look, the grim tableau silently testifies to the crew's forgotten fate, their secrets buried deep in the earth. In the subterranean chamber, a palpable sense of dread hangs heavy in the air, a chilling embrace of the unknown. Martha's fingers close around a tarnished brass button, the cold metal a stark contrast to the warmth of her skin. Her voice, a whisper of grim realization, cuts through the silence. They didn't just vanish. They were trapped. This chamber was activated, Martha declares, her words echoing the chamber's dark secret. In the subterranean chamber, Elias's face is starkly lit by his headlamp, revealing a look of intense focus. He meticulously studies a faded newspaper clipping. Its brittle, yellowed paper, a testament to forgotten time. His eyes scan the text detailing a geological survey team's disappearance, a chilling connection to their present horror. A silent, terrifying realization dawns on Elias, sending a cold shiver down his spine. In a subterranean chamber, metallic clinks echo as they meticulously assemble drilling equipment, the air thick with anticipation. Elias, with precise, controlled movements, positions a micro camera, his hands betraying no tension. A palpable tension hangs in the air, a silent testament to the high stakes of their mission. Their target, the unyielding floor of the main gold vault, directly above them, awaits its unseen intrusion. In the confined subterranean chamber, the drill's high-pitched whine pierces the air, an unsettling symphony of impending discovery. Dust and debris cascade from the ceiling, a gritty shower marking the drill's relentless progress. Martha's eyes are fixated on the sensor readings, her face illuminated by the flickering data, a silent vigil of anticipation. Finn, vigilant and alert, scans the shadowy chamber, his senses heightened, prepared for any unforeseen event. In the subterranean chamber, a single pinprick of light flickers on a monitor, a harbinger of untold wonders. The tiny light expands, growing into a mesmerizing glimmer that promises a hidden spectacle. Elias leans forward, his gaze fixed on the screen as he carefully adjusts the camera's angle. The monitor's display shifts, revealing an astonishing sight. A vast chamber filled with gleaming gold. Thousands of gold bars, meticulously stacked, their surfaces shimmering with an ethereal glow. The sheer scale of the treasure fills the screen, a breathtaking display of unimaginable wealth. In the subterranean chamber, Elias stares at the gleaming gold, not with avarice, but with dawning realization. His gaze shifts from the glittering treasure to the crude, ancient drowning mechanism. A chilling detail, his eyes sweep across the tunnel's layout, connecting unseen dots in the oppressive gloom. A new, terrifying truth emerges in his eyes, a silent scream of understanding in the shadowed chamber. The subterranean chamber hums with the incessant thrum of the drill, its sound a relentless pulse against the damp earth. Elias, his face streaked with grime, leans in close, his voice a strained whisper against the mechanical roar. He points a gloved finger, indicating a subtle, almost imperceptible slope in the tunnel floor. The floor angles away from the massive vault door, revealing a hidden purpose. A chilling realization dawns on Elias as he utters, "It wasn't built to get in." His voice drops to a grave whisper. "It was built to drain it." In the subterranean chamber, Martha turns to Elias, her face etched with a puzzled expression, utterly bewildered. Her voice, a whisper of confusion, breaks the silence. "Drain what?" Elias's gaze holds hers, revealing the chilling truth: the gold, in case of invasion. He unveils the grim strategy. To protect the horde, they'd flood this tunnel, carrying the gold out through the Thames. A low, almost imperceptible hum begins to vibrate through the ancient subterranean chamber. A silent alarm. Finn's head snaps up, his eyes darting across the rough-hewn rock walls, searching for the source of the sound. Martha, brow furrowed in deep concentration, meticulously checks the complex readings on her flickering equipment. Her eyes widen in sudden, stark alarm as the critical information registers. "Vibration sensor. We tripped it." Finn, his voice a low, urgent whisper, asks, "Did you hear that?" In the subterranean chamber, a stark digital countdown flashes on Martha's tablet. Quote-unquote, Elias's eyes widen, his blood running cold as the grim reality of the number dawns on him. A tremor of panic begins to seize Elias, his breath catching in his throat as the seconds tick by. He speaks, his voice taut with urgency. 6 minutes. Before the Thames floods the tunnel, the weight of the impending disaster presses down, leaving Elias in a desperate race against time. The team scrambles in frantic disarray, abandoning their equipment in the claustrophobic subterranean tunnel. A dark, menacing stain of water blossoms on the ancient brickwork, expanding rapidly. The low, ominous hum intensifies, vibrating through the very ground beneath their feet. The air thickens with dread as the hum escalates, transforming into a thunderous, terrifying roar. Panic flashes in their eyes as the tunnel itself seems to groan under the unseen pressure, threatening to collapse. The subterranean tunnel's air grows heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and an encroaching fear. Elias, a shadow of desperation etched on his face, shoves Finn forward through the oppressive darkness. The water level, once at their ankles, now swirls menacingly around their knees. The tunnel's confined space amplifies their terror as the rising water threatens to engulf them. Elias's urgent pushes become more frantic, a silent plea for Finn to escape the watery trap. Their desperate struggle against the relentless water mirrors the growing panic in their eyes. In the subterranean tunnel, ancient brickwork gives way with a sickening crumble, sending a cascade of debris and dust. The murky water rises rapidly, engulfing the tunnel floor as Martha stumbles, her face contorted in fear. A heavy, waterlogged beam pins her leg against the cold, damp earth, her escape now impossible. A sharp, guttural cry of pain escapes Martha's lips, echoing through the claustrophobic darkness. In the subterranean tunnel, Elias clutches a heavy bag of stolen bullion, his body tense with a moral struggle. His eyes dart from the shimmering gold to Martha, who thrashes desperately against the rising water. The water surges around Martha, her flailing movements growing weaker with each passing moment. Elias's face is a mask of internal conflict, his brow furrowed with the weight of an impossible choice. The glint of gold contrasts sharply with Martha's desperate struggle, highlighting Elias's suffocating dilemma. His hesitation stretches, a silent battle raging between greed and a life slipping away in the surging depths. In the subterranean tunnel, the air hangs heavy with damp earth and the palpable scent of fear. Elias lets out a guttural roar, dropping the heavy bag of gold into the murky water with a sickening splash. He scrambles forward, lunging towards Martha, his face contorted with desperate urgency. His muscles strain as he attempts to lift the heavy beam pinning her leg, a battle against time and crushing weight. Finn's eyes dart wildly across the chaotic subterranean tunnel, searching for a sign of hope amidst the wreckage. He spots Elias, straining against a heavy beam, his face contorted in a desperate, silent scream of effort. Rushing to Elias's side, Finn joins the struggle, their combined strength a fragile hope against the crushing weight. With a final desperate push, the massive beam groans, then shifts, freeing Martha from its deadly embrace. Martha gasps, a sharp intake of breath, her leg clearly injured, but her eyes wide with the relief of freedom. The tunnel's water, now waist-high, swirls ominously around them, a chilling reminder of their perilous escape. In the subterranean tunnel, the air is thick with the roar of rushing water as Martha, Elias, and Finn press onward. Martha, her face etched with pain, limps forward, leaning heavily on Elias and Finn for support. The tunnel transforms into a raging torrent, the water a furious, brown blur around their knees. Each step is a battle against the relentless current, threatening to sweep them into the dark abyss. The deafening sound of the water consumes everything, a primal roar echoing through the claustrophobic space. Their faces are strained with effort, a grim determination against the overwhelming power of the flood. The claustrophobic subterranean tunnel, a labyrinth of darkness, is barely pierced by the headlamp's beams. Headlamp beams cut through the gloom, revealing churning water filling the lower half of the treacherous passage. Broken bricks and twisted metal debris drift ominously past, carried by the relentless, dark current. A low, guttural groan emanates from the very walls, a chilling sound reverberating through the confined space. The ominous groan intensifies, a visceral reminder of the immense pressure from the Thames above. The tunnel trembles with the unseen weight of the river, its dark waters churning with silent menace. In the murky subterranean tunnel, the ominous sluice gate looms, partially submerged in rising water. Finn grapples with the rusted mechanism, his muscles straining against the stubborn resistance. The water level surges relentlessly, now reaching chest height, threatening to engulf them. His face contorted with effort, Finn pushes against the ancient machinery, desperate for a breakthrough. The tunnel echoes with the sloshing water and Finn's grunts, a race against time and the unforgiving flood. Elias strains with all his might, his muscles bulging as he pushes against the formidable, unyielding gate. Finn, his face contorted in raw exertion, adds his weight to the struggle. Their combined effort, a desperate fight. The heavy metal gate shudders violently, a terrifying testament to their immense strain. With a terrible, ear-splitting shriek, the gate grinds open, revealing a sliver of desperate freedom. They squeeze through the narrow gap, their bodies contorted, escaping the confines of the tunnel. Gasping for breath, they spill out into the relentless, heavy rain. The downpour a sudden, overwhelming release. They collapse onto the muddy riverbank, gasping for air, their bodies utterly spent and soaked to the bone. The relentless rain continues its downpour, washing over their battered forms, each drop a chilling reminder of their ordeal. Coughing up water, they turn their heads to look back at the sluice gate. The gate, now almost fully submerged, disappears beneath the churning water, a silent witness to their narrow escape. The Thames riverbank, bathed in the pale morning light, shows no trace of the storm's fury, now only a memory. City workers in bright, high-visibility jackets swarm the sluice gate, their movements a hive of determined activity. Heavy machinery, hulking and powerful, rumbles into position, ready to mend the scars left by the tempest. Concrete mixers whir to life, their rhythmic churning a symphony of reconstruction and renewal against the quiet morning. The scene is a testament to resilience, a city beginning to heal, driven by the relentless spirit of its workers. Elias, Finn, and Martha watch from a discreet distance, hidden by overgrown bushes along the Thames riverbank. Their faces are etched with a profound mix of despair and utter helplessness. In the distance, emergency teams work relentlessly, a grim silhouette against the morning sky. They pour concrete, a final, irreversible act, sealing the tunnel's entrance. The concrete flows, a thick, gray river of finality, obliterating any hope of return. The sight of the sealed tunnel leaves the trio in silent agony, their hopes crumbling with each pour. Along the Thames riverbank, morning light illuminates Elias, his face a complex tapestry of relief and profound regret. His gaze is transfixed on the river, the silent keeper of buried secrets and lost gold. Martha leans heavily on Finn, her bandaged leg a stark reminder of their ordeal. Her eyes, vacant and distant, stare blankly at the flowing river, lost in a world unseen by others. The Thames flows onward, indifferent to the weight of their silent burdens, a somber tableau of survival and loss, etched against the gentle morning light. Inside a grimy pub, Elias sits alone at a sticky table, nursing a dark pint as the dim light barely penetrates the gloom. The pub is eerily quiet, with only a few scattered patrons, their presence adding to the atmosphere of solitude. In the corner, a television flickers, its blue light casting a pallid glow on the deserted space. The screen displays a stark headline: Bank of England denies security breach, a silent alarm amidst the quiet. In a grimy, dimly lit pub, Elias sits alone at a worn wooden table, a cynical smile playing on his lips. His eyes are fixed on a flickering television screen, where a news anchor delivers a distorted truth. He knows the real story, a silent, knowing defiance burning in his gaze. His eyes drift to his hands, where faint scrapes and bruises serve as stark reminders of his recent, harrowing escape. In a grimy pub, the television above the bar flickers, casting a pale glow on the worn interior. A news report flashes across the screen, showing a brief aerial shot of Threadneedle Street. Elias, hunched over his pint, leans forward, his eyes narrowing with intense focus. He spots something new, something out of place, a flicker of intrigue in his gaze. On Threadneedle Street, a sleek, unmarked black door is being installed next to the Bank of England's grand entrance. The new door is subtle, almost invisible, blending seamlessly with the ancient stone facade. Amidst the bustling street, Elias's gaze, sharp and knowing, fixates on the clandestine addition. He alone perceives the stark contrast between the old world's grandeur and this new, mysterious portal. In a grimy pub, Elias leans back in his worn chair, a faint, knowing smile playing on his lips. A glint of understanding dances in his eyes, hinting at hidden depths. He takes a long, slow sip of his beer, the amber liquid shimmering under the dim pub lights. The bank denies, but it adapts, a chilling truth whispered in the air. The secret is contained, yet its power lingers, a shadow in the forgotten corners. Elias's gaze drifts, a silent acknowledgement of the unseen forces at play. The London skyline, a sprawling tapestry of iron and glass, is bathed in the fading light of dusk. As the sun dips below the horizon, the city's myriad lights flicker to life, a dazzling display of urban energy. The Bank of England stands like an ancient sentinel, its stone facade impassive against the vibrant chaos of the city. Beneath the glittering facade, ancient secrets and near catastrophes lie hidden, unknown to the bustling metropolis. The city hums, oblivious to the profound mysteries lurking in its shadowed depths. As night fully descends, Elias hunches over his desk, a solitary figure amidst towering stacks of books and scattered papers. The laptop screen casts an ethereal glow on his face, illuminating his intense focus as he pores over ancient texts. His research has veered into uncharted territory, London's forgotten waterways and formidable defensive structures. The haunting ghost space has ignited a burning new inquiry within his brilliant, restless mind. Sunlight streams into Martha's cozy, cluttered flat, illuminating dancing dust motes, a testament to time's passage. Martha, her bandaged leg propped up, sits intently at a drawing board, a picture of quiet determination. Her hand moves with precise, unwavering strokes, sketching intricate designs for advanced vault security systems. The lines are sharp, the details meticulous, revealing a renewed, almost obsessive focus in her work. Her expression is a complex blend of intense concentration and a lingering wariness, a shadow in her eyes. Each stroke of her pencil reveals not just a design, but a deeper narrative of resilience and hidden burdens. In his cramped room, under a single dim bulb, Finn meticulously cleans his urban exploration gear, each movement precise. His gaze, however, is fixed on a faded map of London's subterranean network, spread across his cluttered desk. His finger hovers, almost reverently, over a now sealed area on the map. A silent acknowledgement of a past, shared adventure hangs heavy in the air around him. Elias gazes intently at a blurred photograph, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. The image, captured in a dimly lit tunnel, reveals a series of intricate alchemical symbols. He traces the mysterious lines with a finger, each symbol a puzzle he's just beginning to decipher. A profound realization dawns on Elias. The history these symbols represent is far more complex than he imagined. Sunlight bathes the historic Bank of England as a stream of tourists flows past, their cameras flashing. Amidst the ancient stone, a new black door stands almost unseen, its dark surface a stark contrast to the old facade. The door, a silent sentinel, blends seamlessly with the building, its presence hinting at recent, untold events. Tourists, oblivious, capture the grandeur of the bank, unaware of the subtle change that marks its recent history. The new black door, a quiet testament to the past, holds its secrets within the bustling city. Elias sits at a worn desk, a single lamp casting a soft, focused glow on a pristine, brand-new notebook. His pen glides across the page, not with official blueprints, but with intricate observations and complex theories. The air around him hums with an unyielding intellectual energy, a testament to his burning curiosity. Though cloaked in disgrace, Elias's unquenchable flame of intellect burns brighter than ever before. Sunlight streams through Martha's flat, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air of the sparsely furnished room. Martha holds the phone to her ear, a slight furrow in her brow, her expression a mix of focus and subtle weariness. She gestures faintly with her free hand. Yes, I understand the nature of the facility and the level of sensitivity involved. Her voice firm. My insights are unparalleled. Let's schedule a preliminary discussion. I'm available next Tuesday. On London Bridge, Finn stares intently at the Thames, its surface deceptively calm under the mild daylight. The river's placid exterior hides immense power and untold secrets, a truth that unnerves him. Despite the gentle weather, a shiver runs through Finn, an involuntary tremor. His gaze is fixed, lost in the murky depths, pondering the hidden forces beneath. The Thames, a silent witness, reflects the vast, unknown mysteries it conceals. Finn's slight tremor hints at a profound unease, a sensing of the river's profound, ancient power. On Elias's desk, a small framed photo captures a blurry image of gold bars, a haunting reminder. The photo, a still from microcamera footage, speaks volumes of a past mission. It serves as a constant, silent testament to what Elias and his team witnessed. The gold, seen but left behind, now a ghost of a memory, forever etched in his mind. In a sleek, modern control room, monitors glow with a soft hum, casting an eerie light. A security guard, late 40s, meticulously scans a bank of screens, his gaze unwavering. On a prominent display, a detailed 3D render of the vault's underbelly rotates ominously. The words, "Sealed, unauthorized access prohibited" flash fiercely in red, a stark warning. On the Thames riverbank, a lone figure approaches a freshly concreted area. The smooth, gray surface stretches out, a stark, silent testament to what lies beneath. The curious passerby examines the new concrete, a hint of something lost in their gaze. The seamless expanse conceals the history of the sluice gate, now buried and forgotten. Elias sits amidst a chaotic sea of books and papers, the air thick with the scent of old knowledge and forgotten secrets. His fingers, stained with ink, trace the ancient script of a leather-bound tome, its pages brittle with age. A forgotten mug of cold tea sits beside him, a silent testament to his obsessive focus on British history and defense. His eyes, alight with discovery, connect disparate facts, revealing a hidden layer of national security in the tunnel's design. He's lost in a complex puzzle, unraveling a mystery that could shatter the foundations of their world. Sunlight streams into Martha's cluttered flat, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Martha, hunched over a drafting table, clutches a pencil, sketching furiously. The page is covered with intricate designs for a new sensor, a whirlwind of lines and calculations. Her focus is intense, driven by a new understanding of water pressure and flow. A near-drowning experience has ignited a fierce spark of inventive genius within her. Her hands move with purpose, transforming trauma into innovation, a new path unfolding. Elias strides past the Bank of England, its imposing architecture a stark monument to his past burdens. The grand stone facade looms, a silent witness to his internal transformation. His gaze drifts to a new black door, a subtle shift in his expression. A faint, almost imperceptible smile plays on Elias's lips, hinting at a profound, hidden joy. His gait is noticeably lighter, his shoulders unburdened, as if a great weight has been lifted from his soul. Elias carries himself with the quiet confidence of a man no longer disgraced, but a keeper of a profound secret. In the soft glow of a desk lamp, Finn hunches over a cluttered desk, his focus intense. He meticulously polishes a small, antique compass, its metal gleaming under his careful touch. Intricate etchings on the compass reveal stories of a bygone era, now bathed in a gentle light. This silent memento, found in the tunnel, connects him to a vanished 1920s crew. Finn holds it carefully, his fingers tracing the cool metal, a bridge to the past. A palpable connection to those who came before him resonates through the polished compass. In his dimly lit apartment, Elias sips tea, his gaze fixed on a complex equation. The whiteboard is a chaotic canvas, covered in intricate formulas and frantic scribbles. His eyes trace the lines, each numeral a potential disaster, each symbol a looming threat. The meticulous equation details the terrifying hydrodynamics of the Thames, a river poised to breach. He envisions the water's relentless force, ready to flood the tunnel, his mind a whirlwind of calculations. Elias's brow furrows, consumed by the relentless possibilities of an impending catastrophe. Sunlight floods Martha's cozy, yet cluttered flat, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. With precise, almost reverent movements, Martha carefully opens a large package on her kitchen table. Specialized geotechnical survey equipment is revealed, gleaming under the light. She handles the delicate instruments with focused determination, her gaze sharp and unwavering. A palpable sense of purpose emanates from her as she prepares for her task. A gentle breeze dances through the leaves, creating a soft, ethereal whisper along the Thames riverbank. The Thames flows with serene calm, its surface a mirror to the boundless clear sky above. The river's tranquil facade belies the scars of a recent storm, hidden from plain sight. Beneath the placid waters, unspoken secrets linger, unseen by the casual observer. The riverbank, a picture of peace, holds its mysteries close, undisturbed by the day's gentle passing. In his dimly lit apartment, Elias sits alone, the single lamp casting long shadows across his weary face. He clutches an old, faded photograph, his gaze fixed on a younger self, brimming with ambition and idealism. The youthful image starkly contrasts the Elias of today, etched with the profound complexities of the ghost space. His features now bear a weary understanding, replacing all traces of past naivety with a haunting wisdom. In the grimy pub, Elias sits at his usual table, a half-empty pint before him, the air thick with the smell of stale beer. From a nearby booth, whispers of an old London legend, a secret passage beneath the city, drift to his ears. Elias's eyes narrow, a flicker of intrigue in their depths as the words spark a hidden thought. A faint smirk plays on his lips, revealing a hint of cunning as he listens intently to the hushed conversation. Sunlight spills into Martha's flat, illuminating a dance of dust motes in the warm, quiet air. At a cluttered workbench, Martha's fingers move with an almost surgical precision and care. A tiny, intricate lock mechanism gleams under her focused gaze. A challenge she embraces. With a miniature brush, she meticulously cleans its inner workings, lost in serene concentration. Her face reflects a deep, quiet focus, utterly absorbed in the delicate task before her. The morning sun bathes the majestic Bank of England, its grand architecture standing as a silent testament to enduring power. Bustling crowds pass by, their faces a blur of indifference, oblivious to the profound secrets held within the ancient walls. The very ground beneath their hurried steps conceals recent events, whispers of history yet untold. The old lady of Threadneedle Street, an enigmatic guardian, continues to hold her profound secrets close, undisturbed. In his cluttered room, Finn hunches over parchment, illuminated by the soft glow of a desk lamp. Intensely focused, his graphite smudged fingers meticulously sketch a complex network of lines and symbols, revealing a sprawling design. He traces connections between faded photographs of old bridges, their history whispering from the aged prince. His gaze shifts to images of abandoned subway tunnels, their forgotten paths hinting at hidden secrets. Then, to forgotten crypts, their somber presence adding a mysterious depth to his intricate map. The air hums with his quiet intensity, his room a testament to an obsession that consumes him. In his apartment, Elias closes a worn notebook, its pages filled with his meticulous script. His fingers linger on the cover, a silent testament to countless hours spent in pursuit of understanding. The notebook holds more than just facts. It contains a profound, personal quest for truth. This isn't for public eyes, but a private journey of discovery, etched in ink. The weight of the documented truth, now in his hands, feels immense and deeply personal. A flicker of resolve crosses his face, acknowledging the silent power of his hard-won knowledge. Elias gazes from a London rooftop, the city a dazzling, sprawling tapestry of lights beneath him. The endless glow stretches into the distance, a silent testament to the vibrant urban life below. His eyes, sharp and knowing, hint at the countless mysteries hidden beneath the bustling streets. He stands, a solitary figure, aware of the profound secrets waiting to be unearthed within the city's heart. Sunlight streams through the window of Martha's flat, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air, a silent ballet of light. Martha sits at a cluttered desk, surrounded by books and schematics, a world of knowledge at her fingertips. She opens a crisp, formal envelope, her fingers tracing the elegant script, a hint of anticipation in her eyes. A small, knowing smile plays on Martha's lips as she reads the invitation, a quiet acknowledgement of her unique experience. Finn sits on a worn wooden bench, his gaze fixed on the Thames River as a brightly painted tour boat glides by. A gentle breeze ruffles Finn's hair, carrying the scent of river water and distant city life. A quiet satisfaction settles over Finn, a warm feeling expanding in his chest. He savors the moment, knowing he helped unearth a piece of London's hidden past. The river flows on, a silent testament to the secrets he helped bring to light. Elias meticulously organizes his research, each document a silent testament to his newfound, burning dedication. His gaze sweeps across his apartment, a space once filled with the ghosts of failure, now humming with a quiet energy. The soft glow of his desk lamp illuminates shelves overflowing with books, transforming his home into a sanctuary of knowledge. A faint, knowing smile touches his lips, reflecting the profound shift in his world and his very being. He exhales slowly, a man reborn, having finally discovered his true and undeniable purpose. On Threadneedle Street, the Bank of England stands, its ancient stone facade now graced by a new, dark door, a silent sentinel. The door, a deep black, blends seamlessly with the centuries-old architecture, a subtle symbol of renewed vigilance. It is a quiet acknowledgement of a secret almost revealed, now reburied but forever known to a select few. The old lady continues to guard her treasures and mysteries with an unyielding, stoic silence.